Avengers: Infinity War 2018 movie review. For a 160-minute epic that unifies a far-flung superhero universe that took a decade to build, packs 76 characters into one story, and has 4 to 6 plotlines cooking at any given time, Avengers: Infinity War hangs together pretty well. The plot finds the intergalactic bad guy Thanos, Josh Brolin and his army of Green Goblin-looking warriors bouncing from star system to star system, torturing and killing various adversaries in order to gather 6 super powerful Infinity Stones and embed them in Thanos' oversized glove. Once he's collected all 6, Thanos will be able to achieve his dream of wiping out half the population of the universe in order to preserve its precious resources and restore balance. Avengers: Infinity War is a 2018 American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team The Avengers. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, it is the sequel to The Avengers 2012 and Avengers: Age of Ultron 2015, and the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU). Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. The film features an ensemble cast including Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Don Cheadle, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen. Also casting Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Danai Gurira, Letitia Wright, Dave Bautista, Zoe Saldaña, Josh Brolin, and Chris Pratt. In the film, the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy attempt to prevent Thanos from collecting the 6 all-powerful Infinity Stones as part of his quest to kill half of all life in the universe. The film was announced in October 2014 as Avengers: Infinity War Part 1. The Russo brothers came on board to direct in April 2015, and a month later Marcus and McFeely had signed on to write the script for the film, which draws inspiration from Jim Starlin's 1991 comic book The Infinity Gauntlet and Jonathan Hickman's 2013 comic book Infinity. In 2016, Marvel shortened the title to Avengers: Infinity War. Filming began in January 2017 at Pinewood Atlanta Studios in Fayette County, Georgia, with a large cast consisting mostly of actors reprising their roles from previous MCU films, including Brolin as Thanos. The production lasted until July 2017, shooting back-to-back with a direct sequel, Avengers: Endgame, 2019. Additional filming took place in Scotland, the downtown Atlanta area, and New York City. With an estimated budget of $325 to $400 million, the film is one of the most expensive films ever made. Avengers: Infinity War premiered in Los Angeles on April 23, 2018, and was released in the United States on April 27, as part of Phase 3 of the MCU. The film received praise for Brolin's performance, visual effects, action sequences, and emotional weight, but was criticized for relying on previous MCU films for its story. The film was the fourth film and the first superhero film to gross over $2 billion worldwide, breaking numerous box office records, and becoming the highest-grossing film of 2018 and the fourth highest-grossing film of all time both worldwide and in the United States and Canada. The film's visual effects were nominated at the 91st Academy Awards, 24th Critics' Choice Awards, and 72nd British Academy Film Awards. The sequel, Avengers: Endgame, was released in April 2019. Now I'm explaining movie plot. Having acquired the Power Stone, one of the 6 Infinity Stones, from the planet Xander, Thanos and his lieutenants, Ebony Maw, Cull Obsidian, Proxima Midnight, and Corvus Glaive, intercept the spaceship carrying the survivors of Asgard's destruction. After subduing Thor, Thanos extracts the Space Stone from the Tesseract, overpowers the Hulk, and kills Loki. Thanos also kills Heimdall after he sends Hulk to Earth using the Bifrost. Thanos and his lieutenants leave, destroying the ship. Hulk crash lands in the Sanctum Sanctorum in New York City, reverting to the form of Bruce Banner. He warns Stephen Strange and Wong about Thanos' plan to destroy half of all life in the universe, and they recruit Tony Stark. Maw and Obsidian arrive to retrieve the Time Stone from Strange, drawing Peter Parker's attention. Maw is unable to take the Time Stone due to an enchantment and captures Strange. Stark and Parker sneak aboard Maw's spaceship while Wong stays behind to guard the Sanctum. The Guardians of the Galaxy respond to a distress call from the Asgardian ship and rescue Thor. Thor surmises that Thanos is going after the Reality Stone, which Tanalir Tyvan possesses on Nohir. He travels with Rocket and Groot to Nidavellir to enlist the aid of the Dwarf King Eitri in creating the Battle Axe Stormbreaker. Peter Quill, Gamora, Drax, and Mantis travel to Nohir, and they find Thanos possessing the Reality Stone. Thanos kidnaps Gamora, who discloses the Soul Stone's location to save Nebula from torture. On Vorma, the Stone's keeper, Red Skull, tells Thanos that he can only acquire it by sacrificing someone he loves. Thanos kills Gamora, earning the stone. In Edinburgh, Midnight and Glaive ambush Wanda Maximoff and Vision to retrieve the Mind Stone in Vision's forehead. Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, and Sam Wilson rescue them, and they take shelter with James Rhodes and Banner at the Avengers compound. Vision asks Maximoff to destroy him and the Mind Stone to keep Thanos from retrieving it, but Maximoff refuses. Rogers suggests they travel to Wakanda, which he believes has the resources to remove the stone without killing Vision. Nebula escapes captivity and asks the remaining Guardians to meet her on Thanos' destroyed homeworld, Titan. Stark and Parker kill Moore and rescue Strange. They meet Quill, Drax and Mantis after the three Guardians board Moore's ship, and they all land on Titan. Strange uses the Time Stone to view millions of possible futures, seeing only one in which the Avengers win. The group formulates a plan to subdue Thanos and remove the Infinity Gauntlet, which he uses to safely house the stones. Thanos appears and justifies his plans as necessary to guarantee the survival of a universe threatened by overpopulation. Nebula arrives soon after and helps the others subdue Thanos, but then deduces that Thanos has killed Gamora. Enraged, Quill attacks Thanos, inadvertently allowing him to break the group's hold and overpower them. Thanos grievously wounds Stark, but Strange offers the Time Stone in exchange for sparing Stark's life. In Wakanda, Rogers reunites with Bucky Barnes before Thanos' army invades. The Avengers, along with T'Challa and the Wakandan forces, mount a defense while Shuri works to extract the Mind Stone from Vision. Unable to summon the Hulk after losing his fight with Thanos, Banner fights in Stark's Hulkbuster armor. Thor, Rocket, and Groot arrive to reinforce the Avengers, and together they kill Midnight, Obsidian, and Glaive. Although Thanos' army is routed, Shuri is unable to complete the extraction before Thanos himself arrives on the field. Maximoff destroys the Mind Stone and Vision, but Thanos uses the Time Stone to reverse her actions and rips the repaired Mind Stone from Vision's forehead, killing him. Thor severely wounds Thanos with Stormbreaker, but Thanos activates the completed gauntlet by snapping his fingers before teleporting away. Half of all life across the universe disintegrates, including Barnes, T'Challa, Groot, Maximoff, Wilson, Mantis, Drax, Quill, Strange, Parker, Maria Hill, and Nick Fury, though Fury is able to send an emergency signal on a modified pager. Stark and Nebula remain stranded on Titan while Banner, M'Baku, Okoye, Rhodes, Rocket, Rogers, Romanoff, and Thor are left on the Wakandan battlefield. Meanwhile, Thanos watches a sunrise on a remote planet.